Star Clip, Bob's Boy, they're set. Just waiting on Rising Spirit out wide. And away they go, a fairly good level start. Adastrian Wilkin down towards the inside, landed out in front. Now Star Clip is prominent and driving through between those sowers. Winning is looking for the lead. And further out, Clever Caper will burn them all off. As they make that first turn and race down the back with about 11.50 to go. Clever Caper leads now in the all-black colours. Fernley Prince runs to second, followed then by Star Clip caught wide on the outside. Easing back to fourth or so as winning, followed by Adastrian Wilkin Country Star. The next one was Moral Danger, followed then by Rising Spirit, and down towards the inside there, Bob's Boy. Star of Windsor on the outside, and Gelato is last of all as they race down the back of the track and race towards that next turn there now. And the leader was Clever Caper, about 3/4 of a length in front of Fernley Prince, followed then by Sowers Winning on the inside. Star Clippers on its outside. Further back behind those, Country Star and out fairly wide, making up a bit of ground but going up very wide was Rising Spirit on the outside. Now taking off is Moral Danger, further back in the field and out wide, starting a run there, Star of Windsor, losing ground at Adastrian Wilson. Bob's Boy is well back, and Gelato last of all as they swing around the home turn. Race 7, they've got about 400 metres to go, and Fernley Prince in the all black as the leader on the outside. Star Clippers trying hard, further back behind those, Rising Spirit now. Star of Windsor down the outside with Bob's Boy putting in their runs at the 200 though, and Star of Windsor out very wide has raced up and hit the lead, ducking in a bit behind those then, Bob's Boy, but Star of Windsor broke away near the line, and it's all Star of Windsor. Star of Windsor first, Fernley Prince second, Star Clip third. Bob's Boy raced very erratically in the straight. In behind those, Country Star, further back then Moral Danger, Rising Spirit, Gelato, Sowers Winning. A long break behind those, Adastrian Wilkin and Clever Caper last. Star of Windsor, number 10 is the winner. 4.10 for the win, $1.70 for the place. A good ride, a good patient ride by young Brian Carter. Number 10, Star of Windsor, 4.10, 170. 6 Fernley Prince battle on for second, 5.50. And Star Clip will get third. The winner, Star of Windsor, trained by Frank Cleary at Queanbeyan, raced by B.A. Martin and G. Jusley. A 5-year-old bay gelding by River Rough out of Toujours de Son, and was having his 16th start today. Now 5 wins, 1 second and a third. Raced away over the last 50 metres or so. In the all black, battling on there, Fernley Prince. It's trained at Canberra by Terry Miller, Kevin Sweeney. And the other one, Star Clip third, Graham Rogerson, Jay Bartolo. Star Clippers by Famous Star out of K Ward. Now the numbers are 10, 6, 9 as the winner, Star of Windsor, returns following the running of race 7 at Goulburn.
Okay, Tony, thanks. Still a couple to go there.
Waterford Lad it is, Waterford Lad. Now Waterford Lad goes up. So they're all in. Boxed and ready. 1,000 metres the journey. For Goulburn Grove the inside. And away they go. She's risque, missed it by about a length or so. And Gung Sifansai didn't jump all that well. And Ruling Star bursting through to lead, followed then down towards the inside. Goulburn Grove. Abenell is moving up on the outside, and so too Benbow is gaining ground. Jovial Gal is not too far away, nor is Bundu Boy. In behind those, My Dance, followed then by She's Risque. Getting well back was Gung Sifansai second last, and Waterford Lad last of all. As they race down the side, they've got about 500 to go, and Benbow is the leader out wide. Jovial Gal is running on. In behind those, Ruling Star down towards the inside, in between runners Abenell. Further back in the field as they swing for home, She's Risque, and the next one was My Dance. But as they swing for home and race past the 400 metre mark, and Benbow is the leader now. Benbow is the leader. Battling on fairly well was Jovial Gal, and right down the outside, My Dance is coming with a run now, but they're spread across the track. It's Benbow the leader. Benbow leads as they race down with about 150 metres to go. Out very wide on the track, running on fairly well was Gong Sifatsai, but Benbow is too good. Benbow has beaten Mono down, who flew down the outside. Now My Dance may have got third, followed by Gongsi Fartsai. Further back in the field then came She's Risque. The next one was Bundu Boy, followed by Goulburn Grove. Back behind those then Waterford Lad, and the last trio across the line, Jovial Gal, Ruling Prince, and the other one there was Abenell. Ruling Star it was. 4, 1 and a photo for the winner Benbow. $4.10 for the win, $1.80 for the place. Mono Dan at $2 even, and the judge calls for the photo for third. But the winner, number 4, Benbow, ridden by Brad Pengelly, trained at Cessnock by Robert Davies. Number 4, the winner Benbow, raced by Miss A.K. Wilson, a 3-year-old bay gelding by Sir Lawrence out of Kyanor. Has now had 4 starts, 2 wins and a second. The other one out very wide on the track, was Mono Dan, and My Dance and Gung Si Fat Sai were the two fighting out the third position. But Benbow, too good, out very wide on the track. Making up good ground was Mono Dan, and will stand by for the third number. Benbow 410 180, Mono Dan $2 even, and the judge calls for the photo for the third placing between My Dance and Gung Si Fat Sai. Following the running of race 8, the Goodyear Tyres Class 2. Now the numbers are being posted. Now number 16, is it? Yeah, number 16 is third. That is My Dance, ridden by Kevin Sweeney. 4-1-16 for the winner Benbow, Brad Pengelly. 1 Mono Dan, second, and third goes to number 16. Fourth, number 5, Gung Si Fat Sai, and 2, She's Risque, finished fifth. The margins are half by 2.5, a half by 2.5. 102.49 was the time. 102.49 as the winner returns. Benbow returns, and we'll have more in a moment.
Rightio, Tony, thanks for that, and Port Macquarie.
Stand by for a start, 1,600 metres, and away they go. Now, Stonewash Look went back to the tail of the field when they hit the ground. Baron Brown got away well, taken on by Vibrant Rancho down towards the inside. Some Shot is prominent, further back behind those then Gold Spur, followed by Home Team. Off the track going up was Silk Mahini, further back to Capstan, followed by Glenna Girl. Superior Steppers going up wide, back behind those then Lecture, followed then by Millie Mook, and Stonewash Look is second last. And Capital Call at the tail of the field, on settling fully into stride as they race down the back with about 1,100 to go, and Baron Brown is the leader. Now Glenna Girl is second, a length away, followed then by Vibrant Rancho. Some Shot is fourth on the outside, a length and 3/4 behind those Capstan. Silk Mahini is next, followed then by Superior Gold, who's moving around the outside of Home Team. A further break then came Millie Mook, followed then by Gold Spur on the inside. Further back to Capital Call, followed by Stonewash Look, who's back at the tail of the field as they leave the back and race down the side. And the leader allowed its own way out in front, Baron Brown. Glenna Girl is running second, followed by Some Shot third, Capstan gaining ground. In behind those then came Home Team, who's starting a run, and further back then off the track Superior Gold, further back behind those Silk Mahini, Millie Mook and Capital Call, further back behind those Lecture. Now Vibrant Rancho's dropped out of it, and Stonewash Look is last of all as they swing around the home turn. They've got about 400 to go, and going to the lead now it was Glenna Girl. Glenna Girl is the leader. Some Shot is trying hard in second place. Further back behind those Superior Gold is putting a run down the centre now, and then Millie Mook, followed then by out very wide on the track Stonewash Look, but Superior Gold broke away with about 150 metres to go. Millie Mook is running on fairly well, and out very wide on the track Stonewash Look, but it's all Superior Gold. Raced away, Superior Gold first, Millie Mook second, followed then by Home Team third. Back behind those Millie Mook, followed by Glenna Girl. A further break in the field, Some Shot, followed by Stonewash Look. Pulling up very quickly then Baron Brown, followed then by Capital Call. A long break behind those in the field as they cross the line. Gold Spur, who was well back. Superior Step it is. I think I called it Superior Gold, but it's Superior Step. And a long break behind those Silk Mahini, pulling up very, very quickly. So we'll stand by. Superior Step it was. In that race, Superior Step number 2, Rowley Saxton. Yes, they've got a horse called Superior Gold as well, but Superior Step is the winner, 7:30 and 2:40. Superior Step is the winner, ridden by Rowley Saxton, trained by Michael Smith at Bungendore. And it's won very well indeed, Superior Step, number 2, raced by MW and Mrs. M.A. Smith, a 7-year-old brown gelding by Newley out of Superior Gold. So there it is, the sire, Superior Gold. Superior Step, too good. It's racing in good form too, Superior Step. Now, Millie Mook got second, and third will go to number 4, Home Team. So the numbers: 2, Superior Step, Millie Mook second, Home Team third. Superior Step, 7:30 and 2:40. Millie Mook, 11:30, and Home Team, $2.50. Well, Baron Brown, it stopped very quickly in the race. Glenna Girl hit the lead momentarily at the top of the straight, but Superior Step put in a big finish, and it's raced away. It's had 23 starts now, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 5 thirds. So the numbers are 2, 15, 4. 2, the winner, Superior Step, Rowley Saxton. Second, number 15, Millie Mook. And third, number 4, that being Home Team. Fourth, Some Shot, and fifth, number 6, Stonewash Look. The winner scored by 6 3/4 lengths, 6 3/4 by a half, 1:42.92 the time. So the winner was number 2, Superior Step, Rowley Saxton, trained by Mick Smith at Bungendore. Second, number 15, Millie Mook, and third, number 4, Home Team, 6 3/4 by a half, 1:42.92. We'll have more in a moment.
Okay, Tony, thank you. We've got some time
to release the field. Paddington time settles down. Carla Lady, Zara Absentee. They should go fairly quickly here. Now they're set. They face up well. Now the starter down off his ladder momentarily. A big field to wind up the racing today. He goes up again. And away they go now. Bells of Fire was slowly away. Il Padrone ridden hard as the early leader, followed then by Bright Work and Absentee not too far away. Sienna Storm up in that group, so too is Carboyda, followed then by Canzona, who's down towards the inside, and the next one was Night Lark, getting back behind those Paddington Time. Then Hurlstonian as they sort themselves out there, all eager to lead as they leave the back and race down the side. Bright Work and Sienna Storm, they were the joint leaders. Il Padrone is third, followed then by Carboyda, who's got a beautiful position down towards the inside, a length or so behind those an Absentee. Then Zarist around the outside of Night Lark. Further back in the field then Precious Few, who's gaining ground down towards the inside. Carla Lady followed further back then Canzona. A further break in the field then came Danorama. Paddington Time well back was Hurlstonian, and Bells of Fire last of all. But around the turn, 450 metres to go, and Sienna Storm is the leader. Il Padrone moves up on the outside. There's a run down towards the inside for Bright Work. Switched out Absentee is running on, and Zarist right down the outside, and back behind those Night Lark. They're spread across the track, but now Absentee at the 200. Absentee is the leader. Precious Few is running on down the outside, followed by Zarist. It's Absentee the leader on the outside. Precious Few is trying hard. Absentee draws clear near the line. Absentee has beaten Precious Few. Now I think Sienna Storm third, just ahead of Il Padrone. Then Canzona, followed by Night Lark, and back behind those Carboyda, followed by Bells of Fire. Bright Work couldn't go on. Then Danorama, back behind those Hurlstonian. Paddington Time, Zarist and Carla Lady last. Absentee, the winner, $39.10 and $7.60. Number 10, Precious Few, $1.80, and 18, Sienna Storm, I think third, $6.60. But Absentee, big odds in the last. Number 12, Jamie Whitney, trained by Gary Kirkup. Absentee, $39.10 and $7.60. Trained by Gary Kirkup, raced by Miss V.M. Hazelton and I. Mitchell. A 4-year-old bay mare by Abs out of Goose Step, and has now had 9 starts, 2 wins, a second and 2 thirds. But Absentee, forging clear, beating Precious Few in the last, trained by Miriam Firth and Hawkesbury John Grisdale. Precious Few by Will Dancer out of Our Precious Time. And I think third will go to Sienna Storm, Norm Gardner, Queanby and Rowley Saxton. A chestnut mare by Jan Murray out of Wise That. We'll have the numbers in a moment.